With 2 away, that ball is crushed, clocked, annihilated. Home run for Brenna Farmer. Glass starting to run out in this game. So we're in the top of the 5th. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Skip Miller strands Akron with the bases loaded. Runner 90 feet away with 1 away. Here's the 0-1. That one's laced right down the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Tomey scores, and Sleeman gets the Chippewas on the board. Well, would you look at that? It looks like the sun is back out here in Athens, Ohio. We had a lengthy delay, but we're getting ready to start action once again at 5:05. Alongside Sam Hyman, my name is Sedric Granger. Happy to be here with you on this Tuesday. And Sam, that storm, it really looked like it came out of left field, literally.
Literally out of left field. We were calling this game. You were watching this game earlier, and there was nothing but baby blue skies across center field, right field, and beyond. But in left field, we saw those cumulonimbus clouds appear, and it absolutely took full force on the field. A downpour took place, and finally, everything is cleared.
Not only are you getting a fantastic weather report from Sam Hyman, including those cloud names, so you're learning a thing or two, we're also seeing a fantastic game right now on the field where the Bobcats, they struck first 2-0 thanks to a home run by Brenna Farmer.
Yeah, Brenna Farmer with her 3rd home run of the season.
Bottom of the 5th inning here in Athens, Ohio. Battle between the team that's in 2nd right now in the MAC and the team that's in 6th. Ohio and Akron going to war in a double-header. Bobcats lead 2-0 as we'll see the 9-1-2 in the order. Belle Hummel, Lauren Uhas, and Emma Hoffner, the 3 you'll see in this inning as Walter's first pitch is going to be chopped right to the shortstop, Delaney Jenkinson, and into the shift, and Akron gets out number 1.
Not an easy play at all there. Jenkinson had to hurry. Again, you can't hesitate at all if you're a fielder approaching a ground ball from a slap hitter. It's so tough, especially when you get that head start up the first base line, and well done from Jenkinson.
I can imagine Akron has had a lot of training against that, seeing that Brooke Civic and Megan Lee have utilized that style a lot. So in practices,
Absolutely.
I'm sure they've seen that quite a bit.
It's got to be a huge help for all the infielders, particularly the left side of the infield.
So in comes Lauren Uhas, 1 for 2 on the day with a single in the first to lead things off for the Bobcats, and had a ground out in the 2nd. Just a few moments ago, Akron had the bases loaded at their best offensive output, but weren't able to cash in. They've out-hit the Bobcats 6-2. That ball is drilled. Lauren Uhas launches one onto the roof. A no-doubter for Lauren Uhas, her 2nd home run of the season.
Gotta love it. The hugs. You know, when I spoke to Brenna Farmer, she told me that Lauren Uhas gives the biggest hug. So she's probably giving those big hugs to all of her teammates after this. Take another look here with that quick front foot, get it down, and boom. Just a simple swing from Lauren Uhas, who has her 2nd home run, as you mentioned, of the season. She didn't hit any in 2023.
That one is popped right onto the tough spot in right field, and it's out of the glove of the right fielder, Hubler, trying to bring that one down. It will be a foul ball, though, so Akron able to breathe a sigh of relief there. But as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Sam, when it comes to the qualities that stand out to me about Lauren, it's the confidence that she had. After that interview, when she, of course, was giving credit to the whole team, and it was a pretty happy moment for the Bobcats after they won the series against Central Michigan. Looking ahead, she said, this is a team that we can go on a win streak. We're feeling really confident right now with the squad that they have, and it's really translated. It's rejuvenated this entire Bobcat team. Despite the 1-6 start in conference play, they did not let that get them down, and they have been playing exceptionally over the last 11 games, now make it 12 games.
Lauren's confidence, I'm sure it comes from her athletic family as well. Her brother played football at Slippery Rock, and her dad played football at Tulane and spent some time with the Steelers as well, as this is fouled off down the left field line. So you imagine, you grow up in an athletic household, that sort of confidence, that edge of competition is there at a very young age.
Yeah, very much so. Also, not to mention some of the travel teams as well, too, when you're playing not only just your high school season as the 2-2s outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Hoffner, but when you're playing a season after you play your regular high school season, you're sleeping, eating, and breathing softball. It also builds some really good competitive natures. There's a hard liner over to left field, and that clears the wall. Emma Hoffner makes it back-to-back for the green and white.
How about it? Back-to-back, like you mentioned. Ohio with a lot of energy post-rain delay. The junior from New Stanton, Pennsylvania, who is one of the biggest leaders on this team. Another quick swing, line drive. Her voice resonates throughout the entire program, according to Jenna Hall, and that's just a great sight to see. Back-to-back homers.
So Hoffner now has her 4th home run of the season. You'll have to start to call them the Bobcat Bombers with the way they are unleashing that softball. That bodes well, as not only are they going to have to finish this game, but also a second game is on deck. So a lot of softball yet to be played today, but right now Ohio 4-0. As in comes Izzy Wilson, player that's bat over 300 this season as a freshman. 2-0 home. And a nice breaking ball there. One of the best pitches of the day for Walters.
Great change of speed. Have to remember that Macy Walters is only a freshman, so to be able to put that in there, a difficult spot for Izzy.
2-1 fouled off. That counts even 2 balls and 2 strikes. When it comes to the biggest strengths for Akron, this pitching staff, they have 3 legit starters to work with. So instead of maybe a lot of teams that have their one ace, this team has quite a rotation going on, Sam.
As Wilson fouls this one back, absolutely. Going back to their series against Central Michigan, a different starter for each game. You talk about Macy Walters, Haley Kroll, and Callie Joyce. Callie Joyce is 5 innings away from making Akron the only softball team in the MAC with 3 pitchers that have 100 innings or more under their belt this season. So you talk about the balance across the board. That's important. That's very important to be able to have 3 arms that you can rely on. It's very unique.
Yeah, it's great for development as well, too, as the 3 pitchers that have been leaned on a lot this year. Is that next pitch is a swing over to the left side and foul into the bullpen of the Bobcats. But Macy Walters, Haley Croyle, and then Kaylee Joyce, those 3 have been the 3-headed monster for Akron this year when it comes to pitching. Here's the payoff. Ball lifted in the air and fouled to stay alive. So very competitive plate appearances strung together by the Bobcats.
Absolutely, and again, you can tell that Ohio was locked in pretty much from the jump, even though they did go down in order in the bottom of the 4th inning. A lot of quality at bats.
Wilson once again stays alive. Another foul ball. She tries to time up that pitch. Izzy Wilson, freshman from Delaware, Ohio, and attended Olentangy Berlin, one of 4 Olentangy schools in Columbus. She was 2nd team All-State in 2022. So named an outstanding offensive performer. She also holds the school record for the highest batting average in a season.
She had her opportunity on varsity very early.
3-2, line drive to left center, and that's down for a base hit. How about tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row for the Bobcats for hits. The Bobcats win today by a score of 7-3, and you know what? When you looked up in the sky, it's not a bird, it's not a plane. No, it's Lauren Uah. She was flying everywhere from the infield, Lauren. First of all, you made so many great defensive plays. Take me in your head. When you make those athletic plays, what is it like?
I think it's just about being aggressive and definitely coming towards the ball. I know my abilities and I know like how quick I am in my first step. So I think just like using that to my advantage and always just remembering like my pre-pitch thought.
Yeah. What would you describe as those pre-pitch thoughts?
Just knowing where to go with the ball, knowing the right angles to take, and always just being aggressive at the end of the day.
Today, the energy was absolutely electric, whether it's from the dugout or whether it was you on the field. How was it just being able to be out there with your teammates?
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It's definitely more fun when you're winning, but just the team, like our camaraderie together, we just have so much fun together.
Yeah, and there was a big camaraderie moment early on in the game. We had the rain delay, and I saw not only your team, but also Central Michigan get out there to pull the tarp together. How does that bring the team together?
I thought that was nice when they came out and helped. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. But yeah, no, it was fun. It was a good time.
And then lastly, with a win like this, what does it mean for the squad to be able to get back in winning ways?
Oh, I think we're going to be on a winning streak now. I think it just puts a little fire behind us to keep on going and just remembering this feeling that we have felt the past 2 games. So, yeah.
Yeah, the Bobcats will try to keep that fire burning bright in their next matchup.